I am live. Generally takes a few minutes because I don't schedule these live sessions. Generally takes a few minutes for some people to show up. But then I've got plenty of setup things to do, like plug in my light and turn it on. Okay, so there's nobody watching. It's just me. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning here, California time. Yogesh Kumar. Hello, bro. What's up, Kumar? I am an American in Los Angeles. Come on, Bear. I'm doing a live. Come on, Bear. Oh, very good, bro. We're fogged in at the moment, which is really rare for California. So, don't know how good it is. I mean, I've been doing these live streaming events lately. I'm trying to build enough channel hours. Yeah, Yogosh, I figured your name there being Kumar, that is an Indian name, and it's a well-known Indian name in America. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. And I'm hearing a weird hum. I think it's one of my computer fans. So how are things in India? I mean, they're trying to modernize. They're still trying to modernize in India in some places. You know, there's a lot of beautiful country there, and there's a lot of beautiful culture in India, but still trying to modernize in some places. I haven't made curry in years. Do you believe that? I mean, I like curry. I don't know if I've ever, like, gone to a restaurant and had curry, but I've made curry. But my English is very poor. Okay, well, takes all kinds to make a world, Kumar. You know, I have very good what we refer to as diction, which is the way I speak. My pronunciation of English is quite clear. Super Mercado, like Peter Griffin. I don't know if Peter Griffin. I cannot do a Peter Griffin, but I don't know if Peter Griffin would be considered clear English. I just saw Star Trek Section 31. Any of y'all interested in that? So what's the gig here? I am an insane fat man trying to save the world. Primarily, I make videos talking about current events and philosophy. I mean, this is a channel about me. It's whatever I want it to be. Um, like, for example, this in the background is actually one of my photographs. I have no idea what you're talking about. Great, another superhero. Ugh. I don't know if superhero would be the right word there, would it? I mean, if I were a Marvel superhero, I'm pretty sure I'd be the Blob. That's it. Yeah, that's it, all right. I mean, the cartoon versions of the Blob have been okay, but the screen versions have always kind of been disappointing. Excuse me. It's been a long day. I always try to put at least an hour into the live stream, trying to pick up those hours, trying to. I mean, you know. Super Mercado, I would be Invisible Man. The Invisible Man is normally a villain. Hell yeah, buddy. USA. USA. Yeah, we're the land of the free and the insane. Not believe the things. Well, yes, I can believe the things in the news lately. This is a good time for those of us who want free hand sanitizer because there's lots of it out there. You know why exactly I want to be that one? No, Supermercado. Would it be because you want to go into the woman's locker room and see some chicks naked? Because that's normally why young men want to be invisible. Kiwi crumbles, I want to be black. Okay. I mean, you should always be whatever it is makes you feel the most comfortable. You identify as a strong black woman. Kiwi crumbles, if I may ask, what were you born as? Supermercado. Awesome. Uh, we live in a wheel where everyone steals, and when it's uh, something, it's like Strawberry Fields. Okay, I'm gonna have to. All right. Supermercado, I feel like a T-64 tank. Okay. Illidonic, what's going on here? A fat man is talking. How's your day been, Richard? It's been a day. I mean, it wasn't particularly good or bad. Well, no, I mean, the kitten died today, and that's always bad, but I mean, I'm kind of used to pain by now. Isuki, hello, Richard. I hope you are doing well today. I am happy when I see you are doing a live stream. Itsuki, that's cool and all, but do remember I make videos too. Love to hear your opinion on some of them. There are videos of me talking. Caleb, what state you from? The Golden State, bro. Alex Maximus, do you support QAnon agenda? No, I played QAnon in a video, all right, for a YouTube channel called Absurd TV. So I played QAnon. Supermercado, I watched The Sopranos and my English level go up. Yeah, I mean, the more English you imbibe, the better it should be. Illidanico, damn, bro. Supermercado, more close to green card. Uh, I think they deported my gardener because I always pay him in cash. I pay him at the end of the month, and I didn't see him. And one time I missed him. He came to my house just to get paid, which was weird because I walked out the door and there he was. He didn't knock or anything, but he was walking up to my door. Ilidanico, I hope things can get better for you soon. Sounds like you deserve it. Does anybody deserve to suffer? Tristan Tiggert. I am torn between the two. I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is better by far, but it is more necessary for you that I remain in body Philadelphia 1:23:24 NIV. Uh, Christian, we have a saying. How do you know that your mission on this earth is finished? If you are still alive, it is not. Itsuki, okay, I will post on your videos too, and I am also sorry to hear about your kitten. It's really sad. I mean, it was a very young kitten collab. California, yes, it was. It was a very young kitten, and I believe this started out as a litter of five, and only one survived. The mother was not a very dutiful mother. These things happen. It's very sad, but I mean, they're called faders. They're kittens that fade. They stop eating and they grow cold. And I mean, I sat with that poor thing for hours, bringing it comfort in its last moments on this world, but there's nothing I could have done. There's nothing anybody could have done to save that animal. Tuber Squad YT. Hey, I watched your live yesterday. Sorry for all the commotion. It's alive, man. That's what commotion's for. Supermercado, he's under a rock right now for sure. Who, my gardener? Caleb. How old were you in April 5th, 1994? I would have been 13. Tristan Tigert, amen. It's Jewish philosophy, bro. I mean, Rabbi said that to me. Tubert Squad YT, what happened to your kitten? It faded. It died. I mean, uh, it had all the signs I knew for more than a week that it was going to. You know, it had a bad infection that there was nothing we could do about. It was had a lot of mucus coming from its eyes, and you're 100% sure the animal is going to pass away when it grows cold, when it's no longer producing heat. And I mean, the mother kept licking it, but it did not recover. Its brother, this particular kitten was a female. Its brother did survive. But I came home to find that the mother had brought the dead kitten into the kitchen. So I'm in a really bad mood. Supermercado. My mission is to get into the army and get my green card as good MF American. Well, we need soldiers right now. Ilidanico, you have a very powerful sounding voice, man. Consider voice acting. I have done voice acting. I have also performed as a vocalist. I sing bass. I am known to be very good with how I talk, you know. People tend to love my Russian accent. I should really work on other accents. Tuber Squad. Were you born in 1981? Dude, do the math, okay? You've got 81 minus 94. I may be a year off there. I was born in 79. Caleb, so I guess you aren't connected to the death of Kurt Vonnegut then since you were 13. No, I'm not connected to the death of Kurt Vonnegut. You're thinking of Justin Bieber. Two-Bird Squad, sad. It's not the saddest thing. I mean, right now, another of my animals is kind of missing, and she's done this disappearing act before, but I don't know if I'll ever see her again, and that bothers me a lot more because she's been in my live streams and she's a very affectionate cat. But I mean, she just keeps running for the door. She keeps running for the door. I don't know what to do about it. Bear is the same way. He keeps getting outside. But I always catch him. Two-Bird Squad YT, are you 44? I'm 45. Supermercado, Jesus is Lord. Robaha, did you eat the kitten? No, the mother ate the kitten. Okay, we're having a lot of religious conversations. Illidonic, I can see your cat scratch on your wrist. Those cats sure know how to show affection. Oh god, you gotta look at this one. See that? Right in the fold. Alex Maximus, Supermercado, go back to Favela. Caleb, I say give them a choice. Either join the military or get deported. Okay, so you want to give all the people who are here illegally guns. I don't know how I feel about that. Dang, it's not the dumbest thing in the world, but I don't know how I feel about that. Tuber Squad YT, he has multiple cats. Yes, I have quite a few. Let's not have religious conversation anymore. There was a riot yesterday. Illidonic. Oof. That's a stinger. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to butcher this. Kawari. The watch that you wear isn't for time, is it? To see that the wrist you are having conceals the watch to give you the time. What? This is my watch. Okay. It is a Motorola smartwatch. And it does work. Okay. It is to count my steps, though, more than it is to give me the time. Illidonic. That makes 0 sense. What does, bro? You gotta be specific. Tuber Squad YT. Sin City was made for you. I find Sin City to be too hot. Caleb, when I was 7, my 4-year-old sister was chasing my cat, and it jumped over the couch onto my leg when I was sitting on the couch and scratched my thigh, really big scratch and really deep scratch. Well, I mean, that sucks. I have a scar on my thigh to this day. It goes all across my leg. Yeah, these. Look, I suffer from depression so badly that it doesn't permit my body to heal. I have a minor cut on my foot, and I was limping for a month. I'm really surprised my cats haven't made more of an appearance. This is Bear. There's Bear's butt. He likes showing you his butt. Yeah, so it's 99% likely that Bear is not going to die of fading because of his size and age, but he is still suffering with an eye infection, and he gets all nasty every now and again. This is not the one from that litter that lived. The one from that litter that lived is much smaller. Bear, what are you doing? You got boogie. Do not resist the boogie removal. Tuber Squad YT also adds some videos in your fitness channel with you going to Planet Fitness. I do not have a membership to a gym at this time. That fitness channel is going to have to be monetized before I get a gym membership. And, it's just, there are things to worry about. Caleb, random fact. My great-grandfather is 104. My grandmother lived to be 99, and she died 5 years ago. Tuber Squad YT. My great-grandma is 105. Okay. A World War II spy veteran. Cool. Wish I could meet her. Bear. Bear, you kind of want to be on the side where people can see you. Okay. Tuber Squad. Mine's May 2, I think. Hmm. You know, when I was 15, I took care of a man dying of leukemia who was a fighter pilot in World War II. Bear, what are you doing? Itsuki, how old is the kitten? I don't know. I mean, I think like 3 months. But he's kind of a runt. You know, I expected him to be a lot bigger by now. What's up, my boy? Michael Dwyer. That can be interpreted more than one way. Tuber Squad. I'm not European nor Japanese. Don't whipper. Michael, how big is your mule? How big do you think my mule is? Caleb, yeah, that's what I meant. Tuber Squad YT, Philippines versus Japan. Flags and Eagles. So, Philippines got taken by Japan and fought for Japan in World War II. Michael Dwyer, I don't know that. That's why I'm asking. Okay, that's a very personal question. You don't ask about a man's mule. I'm doing research. It's not for any weird reason. There's no such thing as a not weird reason to ask that. Izuki, Philippines is our friend now. Itsuki, America is also your friend now. Those things happen, you know. Germany is now an ally with America. Let's not hate each other. You know what I mean? There are a lot of wonderful things that can be found in this world, and we as a people should be more worldly. Caleb, that's exactly what he said in the other live stream. Michael Dwyer, don't make it weird, bro. Just tell me. No. Uh, Tuber Squad YT. You kidding, of course. Y'all Japanese built a underground road like, whoa, thanks, Japan. History. Idil El Sied. Your English accent is amazing. Why you don't come to Saudi Arabia and be English instructor there? Okay. I have a standard American accent. Tuber Squad. In our country, I mean, you helped us build. Foo Fighters back. And he hasn't been arrested for pedophilia. Bowl haircut on a pig. Whoa. I seen it all. I seen all of your mom. Itsuki, more peace. I don't go to Saudi. Michael Dwyer, English accent, lol. Trust me, you will be rich in Saudi. You know, there aren't a lot of safe places for my people in the Middle East. Adel could make good money doing that. Tuber Squad YT. I thought you said Philadelphia. What did Foo Fighter do? Caleb, it's more who did Foo Fighter do? And the answer is somebody that it's illegal to do. Michael Dwyer, really, I go teach some English. Hmm. Tuber Squad YT, when you said pedophilia. Adel LC, yeah, they are looking for many English instructors. Caleb, how do you come by this info about Foo Fighter? He mentioned it in the last stream. He was really into pedophilia. Tuber, why do you come to the... Valentine! I don't know what you're doing, but I know you shouldn't be doing it. This guy chats with little girls, don't you, Richard? Foo Fighter, I mean, I guess you like little boys, but other than in a very, very fatherly sense, I generally stay away from little girls. Because, of course, I'm massive. Michael Dwyer, drop your mule size when you enter the chat. Pin the comment, bro. Foo Fighter, your mother is... Or Itsuki says, Foo Fighter, your mother is ashamed of you. So many more than just his mother, Isuki. James PS4, whoa. Yes, you're probably either saying that I'm a real-life Peter Griffin or the reincarnation of Chris Farley. Tuber Squad YT, you dropped a pin. Can I have it? Caleb, Foo Fighter, who did you do? I have a friend, and you say to him, can I ask you something? And he always goes, 8 inches. And I always look at him and say, and you're bragging? Richard, can you show us your search history? How do I even do that? Foo Fighter, if you keep insulting other people other than me in this chat, I will ban you. Okay, I mean, all insults should be insulting me. Okay, history. Craigslist. Inbox. Richard is live now. Richard is live now. Now live on channel. Photographs of a Mad Richard. Photographs of a Mad Richard. Random Street Theater. Random Street Theater. Honora. Community YouTube studio. So pretty boring. Tuber Squad. Whoa. Caleb, Foo Fighter is more like a FBI watch list. Oh, you should definitely watch that, dude. Tuber Squad, so you don't watch. Oh. Michael Dwyer, I'm a beast. Tuber Squad YT, do you have a relationship with someone? Not at the moment. I mean, my life is just so complicated, and I don't want anyone else to have my problems. Foo Fighter, admitting you have a relationship with a kid is gross. Itsuki, Foo Fighter, I hope you get banned soon. Foo Fighter, like you syphilis. You like syphilis? Dude, you are one weird person, man. I mean, that's the thing about showing up on the internet is you get all these weirdos like Foo Fighter, and I'm not exactly a normal type person. I'm very strange to most people. I have this rather eclectic understanding of the world, but Foo over here, I mean, he's obsessed with pedophilia. I think he's got like probably a setup like mine with multiple monitors and multiple search engines, so he can beat other people online. Tuber Squad YT, Foo Fighter, you gave three little girls hepatitis at A and B already. Please stop. Yeah, Foo. I mean, like grow the f up, man. I mean, you might say like, "Wow, Richard has a thing for older Asian broads," but it's like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Caleb, Foo Fighter was at the white parties and Epstein's Island and the freak off parties and the Diddy parties. You forgot the QAnon parties. This dude drank bleach. Michael Dwyer, I know people other than internet are weird. We're all a little bit weird. Uh, this conversation is getting strange, but then any conversation with Foo Fighter is strange. Michael Dwyer, I'm not weird. Tuber Squad YT, I'm 31. I once saw a video, there was a guy whose name was 13. And he was also a crossdresser, like Foo Fighter. Asking random guys their hog size isn't weird. I'm willing to die on that hill. Michael, if you get three men in a room for more than 5 minutes, one of them will start lying about their dong size. Tuber wants to be joined in a Diddy party and get milk in a Russian accent. Join me at Diddy party. Foo Fighter is always there trying to have sex with underage girl, but can only really get it on with Punch Bowl. He has baby oil, made from 100% real baby. Don't know why you like Russian accent so much. He's not that great accent for me. Itsuki, I laugh at the accent. Made from baby, yeah. It's one of those things, I was once saying, if cod liver oil is made from a cod's liver, why do they call it baby oil? It's made from baby. Tuber Squad YT. I like recording does and sending it to my friends as attachments instead of a GIF. You like recording me speaking in a Russian accent? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it's like as I say, the joke was, Vladimir Putin goes up to Ukraine and says, "You give me country now," and Ukraine says, "We no give you country," and Putin goes, "We'll take country then. We'll take country then," and Ukraine goes, "We'll humiliate you." Foo Fighter is a real life version of Mr. Herbert. Ooh, Mr. Herbert is creepy. And more cat explosions. This Star Wars episode parody of Mr. Herbert. Oh, I haven't even seen that, and I know it's bad. As Obi-Wan. This cut on my hand really hurts the worst when I do my dishes. Foo Fighter saying something that I believe would be gay? Um, I mean, dude, I'm sure you can find yourself a bear. Uh, if that's what you're into. I mean, you do you. So long as doing you doesn't mean doing little boys and girls. Tuber Squad YT is lightsaber was floppy, but it rises when Chris went in there. Okay. I can see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Caleb, Foo Fighter, how was the Pride Parade last week? I don't know, Foo. How was the Pride Parade last week? Did you wear your assless chaps? Cut on my foot just won't heal. Imagine 9 people were watching and there were 12 likes. There are 10 people watching by the count here. Oh, Foo Fighter is so super gay. He's so super gay. He's a superhero of gay. He is the Challengers movie of gay. If you've seen Challengers, by the way, it's not a gay movie. Well, it's not a movie about gay things. It's a gay movie. The movie itself identifies as homosexual. So much man. Foo Fighter walked his dad down on his leash. Dude, don't do things with your dad. That's just weird. A milky turtle is gay as well. Milky turtle, is that a thing that I should not Google? Uh, Tuber Squad YT. You should add T in the middle of O and F Foo Fighter. Yeah, okay. Foo Fighter plays with 50 Shades of Butter. Do you do some butter churning, Foo Fighter? You know, when the "Don't Say Gay" law came out in Florida, I told my friend, one of my friends, I said, you know, now when we find Florida politicians having gay sex in a bus station bathroom, we can't talk about it in school. And he turns to me and he says, "That's way too wordy to be as funny as you think it is. And I've never had sex in a bus station bathroom." And I say, "You're not a Republican." He laughed at that. Caleb, listen to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, but switch Drake to Foo Fighter in the lyrics. How about a date with Hedy Lamar? You gonna get it. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this. My mama said, mama said, mama said. Oh. So, anybody out there stoked to see a movie in theaters? I just saw the kitten that lived. He's crawling around. Incidentally, there is nothing more gruesome. Well, I guess there are things more gruesome, but it is really gruesome to see. Excuse me, I should really get some sleep. But to see a mother cat eat her kitten, I have seen that happen. Cats are cannibals by definition, and oof, that was gory. All right, so we've got 6 people in the chat. Things are cooling down. Foo Fighter is going to go cry into his oatmeal. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, in the words of Thomas the Train Show, them song but a meme is added. This is if someone asks how old Foo Fighters' girlfriend are, sings, they're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8. I don't think they're that old. Is that the mama cat I see? What's up, mama cat? Why don't you come play with me? Oh, 4 people in the chat. It's slowing down, folks. I mean, I've only been doing this for about 50 minutes. Seems like people are, start. Rags! Sweetheart, come here. Come here. Someone wants to see you. Rags. Okay, sniff something Valentine peed on, why don't you? Caleb, I don't think Foo Fighter is Diddy. I think he's more of a, Diddy wannabe. Sleeve. All right, guys. So it looks like we're getting close to the end of this. It looks like everybody's kind of done. I mean, this looks like it's a short one. So, I mean, if anybody has any parting questions, now would be the time. My computer's a little on the slow side. I mean, sooner or later, it's gonna go down in a live stream. Incidentally, there are 331 wildfires being tracked by California. Looks like the Palisades fire is finally out. And the Eden fire is under control. Arturo Alvarado. Is this Chris Farley? No, this is not Chris Farley. Ah, ah, ah. Alright, you guys. 6 in the chat and nobody's talking but me. Come on, folks. I mean, I guess Tristan Smith just showed up. Dude, it's just the chat is so dead. I think I'm gonna have to get off soon. That didn't come out right. You know, I was very disappointed tonight. I was working at a club, believe it or not, but they weren't having an event. So when my boss said, "Go get me a video of the club girls," it was like there's nobody here. Tristan, I just got off my stream and I hit 60 followers. Lol. Cool. I only have one more step to become affiliated. That, I guess, is the Twitch version of the partner program. Uh, hey, Tristram, do you have any thoughts on power banks or inverters? Because one of mine died recently. And I may need to buy a new one, but I mean, I'm looking at them going, I should really spend the 600 and get a good one. But if you're spending 600 to get a good one, you want to know more about it. You mean like a cell phone or for a home? I mean like for camping. Okay, I mean like you're going out in the woods and you need to use your laptop. A lot of the duty I do is camping duty. That's why if you look at my Amazon wish list, I've put a lot of MREs on there because I'm literally, I mean, got a call today. They wanted me to go into work, and it's like I would have no time to prepare. I would just have to jump on it. And they do provide. They try to provide us water. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So, it's just if I'm gonna pick up hours, I need to have camping gear. I have a camp chair. I have a camp table. Nama's in the chat. Hi, sir. What's up, Nama? Are you the real Nama Jamma? Caleb, someone call the Alaskan Avenger Jason Vucevic and JD Daly on Foo Fighter. Nama, yes, you are from India. Bangalore, if I'm not mistaken. Tristan Smith, oh, I use Jackery and love it. It's amazing. I've had it for 5 years, and it powers our fan when we go camping, and mine is the smallest one available. Jackery, is that the brand, Jackery? He loves Jackery. Nama, yes, I know your name is Ramea, but you identify as Nama with your avatar. Tristan Smith, yeah, Jackery is the brand. It's black and orange. Okay. Bear is doing something weird to my foot right now. Okay, so Tristran, you got the $170 model. Is that correct? I assumed it was on Amazon. Yes. This thing. Caleb, I think Fu finally went and cried into his oatmeal. We may be rid of him. Tristan, yes, it powers our fan and it gets us through the power outage when the flashlight and chargers our phones. Okay. I'm actually going to add that to my wish list. And a few other accessories. I mean, I don't know how much camping duty I'm going to be doing. Oh, my friend the set designer has just added to her something or other. Let's look here. Doesn't look like her Facebook, so probably her Instagram. What's do? Useful live. Is it really? Yeah, Caleb. I mean, a pedo hunter would definitely be something we need when it comes to uh, Foo Fighter. Tuber Squad YT. Guess who's back? Back again. Zabuchi. I'm not pronouncing that right. Hello, Richard. Sending love from Poland. Love your work. And I love your vodka. The Explorer 5000 is highly recommended. It's half off right now. Zabuchi is laughing. I used to know a gay Polish man, and he went by Kevin, but his real name was Shemishwab, and I was like, why do you go by Kevin? I mean, Shemishwab, you should go by Joshua. And he goes, he's reminding me of movie. Kevin was a well, he was Kevin. He had a thing for darker skinned men. Yeah, the Explorer 5000 is half off. It's only $270. Oh, and I've okay. Tuber Squad YT. Yeah, I think we scared off Foo Fighter. He's probably looking at something nasty. Nama, I also dry fruit and spices business working, sir. Yeah. You know, India is famous for using a lot of spice in their food. They like flavor. Christian Smith, it's a very good inverter and power bank for 270 promise. Yeah, I mean, the problem is, Tristan, I need two of them. I have two inverters now, and they don't last for an 8-hour shift. And basically I need to keep one of these things in my car. Tuber Squad YT. Are the gays gone? No, I don't think they are. The gays will always be with us. Nama, thank you so much. For what, Nama? Nama, 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 let me tell you what it's all about. Tuber Squad YT. Are you gay? I don't know, Tuber. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Tristan Smith. It will die. Yeah, that's. You gotta swap them out. Tuber Squad YT. Phew. Why are you so concerned with gayness, Tuber? Tristan Smith. No, it will die if you leave it in the car, lol. Yeah, you gotta swap them out. But, I mean, understand this much, right? Okay, I have the one job where I don't need the inverter, and then I have another job where they might call me in afterwards, and that's when I would need the inverter. So it would only be there for 8 hours before I'd start using it. Tuber Squad YT almost got kidnapped by a gay person before. Before what? And I mean, Tuber Squad, have you seen Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare? It might speak to you, if that's the case. Zabuchi before the stream. Am I pronouncing that right? Is that actually a word? Tuber Squad YT. Yeah, I was moving my foot, and there's a can by my cat. You probably heard something like that. Okay. Google Translate. I want to make sure I'm getting this language. Check. Zbihu. Zbihu. Is that how you say it? Zbihu? And it means the rest. Okay, so let's see. I appreciate the effort. Zbihu is short for Zbigniewu, which is Polish name. So how do you say that? Let's see here. Yeah, no translation. It is Polish.
Zbigniew.
Zbigniew. Zbigniew sounds very Polish. But the Czech pronunciation isn't far off. And he lives 30 kilometers from the Czech border. My grandfather came from what was called at the time Czechoslovakia. Tuber Squad YT, my door's open. But yeah, my father actually used to say, if you don't like pierogies, we're gonna burn your "Kiss Me, I'm Polish" button. And my grandmother would say, "We're not Polish, we're Ukrainian." I have a strange family, or had anyway. I mean, most of them are dead. Tuber Squad, but I closed it. Well, I guess, close your doors in winter to keep the heat in. And he's going to leave his phone to investigate. A lot of creaking downstairs. Well, let's hope you don't wind up dead. It's like they say, never say you'll be right back, because you won't. It was a raccoon? You gonna skin it? Alright, so, it looks like the chat is gone very low. We're at like 2 people, so it's like you and me, Tuber. I don't think anybody else is still here. Do you have any final words for me? Because if there's only going to be 2 people, it's time for me to go. No, no final words. Going once, going twice. What's your 3 jobs? A security guard, a security guard, and a security guard. Although technically I haven't submitted the paperwork. Uh,
Zbigniew.
Said he got some. Were you up all night to get lucky? Where are your job located? Los Angeles. These are the last words. I see. Get some, get some, get some, get some. They were somebody's last words.
Zbigniew.
I'm never going to be able to remember how to pronounce that. Yeah, ketchup, ketchup, ketchup. I'm sure there was a lot of that in the Oval Office today. Not everyone's going to get that reference. All right, folks. Well, I'm yawning, and one of my cats wants to be fed, so I'm going to have to go. But, no, James, I don't play GTA. Chicken nuggies? No! Well, there are five of you. I mean, uh, I'm not a video game type person, James. I generally prefer real time strategy, but I haven't played a lot of video games lately. I mean, there's an Alien game where you like build a squad of Marines, and I want to do that. But for the most part, I just don't have the time. I'm always working. It's one of those things. I don't know. I'd like to get to the point in my life, Tuber Squad YT on web. What am I working on web, or is the video game on web? But I'd like to get to the point in my life where I could hire friends of mine to do work for me, but it's just not getting there. The video game, I think you have to buy it. Anyway, folks, this is really petering out, so I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll talk to you folks later.